Hello, family. This is Keziah with All in the Cards, coming to do another side by side, honey. Okay, so in this side by side, family, I'm pretty much showing you guys going through the Elon Chronicles. Okay, so I have already pulled, or I posted this to my Patreon. Majority of my readings are already, all the celebrity readings are on Patreon, but this one specifically came back to me after I did his numerology today. And then the spiritual family, we've been looking at a lot of stuff around him as well, especially with him getting involved, right, into the political situations that's going on. So I wanted to bring back this is a reading from May 29th, 2003 that I did on him, my first reading on him. And it'll be time stamped underneath of here, or maybe I'll show you the timestamp so you know that this is actually when it happened. So let me get that together before I start. No, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and start showing you guys some of what was revealed in this. Now, this was before anyone else was even looking at him. Okay. All right. Because I haven't heard anyone last year speak of him. Okay. So we're gonna get into it and I'm gonna allow you to watch. I'm gonna put in a few pieces and take some out. I mean, not put in a few pieces and take some out, but I'm gonna play some pieces and then close it and start it, so we won't have to watch the whole thing because it's like 30 minutes. But I would also like to say everything in this video is allegedly, although it has been shown now that these things have happened, right? And it kind of gives us leeway in reference of the things that we see happening, especially and knowing what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So pay attention to what I'm saying in the reading as well, in reference of what you know is what he's doing now. Okay, here we go. Hello, All in the Cards family. If I decide to put this up, hello, All in the Cards. Yes, I wasn't going to put this up on Elon Musk. I wasn't putting this up on anything. Okay, so I want to tap into see exactly what he's trying to do or what's going on. Why did he create this? Or why is this coming out? Really, what's the background behind it, right? And kind of see exactly what we have. I don't know if I'm gonna post this live or if I'm gonna put this up on the channel. This may be a private one, right? Because it's gonna be with this heavy hitter. All right, I've already prayed and meditated over the deck, as well as put my protection on, as well as I ask that nothing comes amongst this area of my room, right, my tarot room. Any demonic energy you leave, and you are not wanted. Okay. Have to put that out there. Also, with burning dragon's blood, okay, to keep our energy in our area protected, okay, because it is some very low vibrating energy coming off of him, as I already know anyway, okay? So I'm going to do a spread to kind of see what we get about him. And then I'm going to do a spread on the system or whatever, the Neuralink thing that the chip that he's trying to bring into play, okay? So let me get started with him and see what he got going on. So on this, I was talking about the Neuralink thing too, right, that he was bringing about. But a lot came out in reference to what was going to be happening now, right? Although I may not have known that then. Shake on, it's the holiday, they're getting it in. I was talking about. You hear boom bam and music, that's my neighbors. They're having a party. It's Memorial night. So was Memorial Day. I don't do parties and stuff like that no more. But I understand. So I kind of time stamped it inside the video anyway.
They shake on. It's the holiday, you know.
I was like, they're partying up
okay? There. They got a lot of company over there. Let them live in peace. Yeah. Okay, because we over here trying to get some answers. Okay,
right.
All right, family. So let's go. Elon Musk.
They were partying. It was Memorial Night, 2023.
What is it?
So that's what I was talking about. My neighbor was jamming.
Thank you. The 6 of Cups fell out.
And every time I do readings on him, I get that 6 of Cups. So it's like something from his past, which now I see because he's from South Africa. It's in his bloodline, his ancestors, and a lot is working through him as well. Okay, so I want to make that known of that 6 of Cups. And you see what it says. I use the Monopoly cards in this reading, first reading with him, because I felt that he was monopolizing and that he was going to monopolize the United States, and he has, even with those cars and stuff. So we're going to get to that too.
Your place. Overall, family, this is about some stuff from the past that he has this full-blown dream of taking over things. It's like a game. Okay? That's what I'm feeling. When I get off of that card, that's the first thing I'm getting. It's like a game.
Mm-hmm.
It's like taking a Tonka truck, which is that cyber truck, right? Figuring out what you could do, especially with this whole little chip thing. He's trying to figure out exactly how far he can take it. But it's all about something from the past. Nostalgia place. And I use this deck because this is the Life is Like a Board Game, which is the Monopoly deck. And I feel like he's trying to monopolize humanity, right? He's trying to cause things, you know. But let's see. Okay, next cards we want to know what is going on with him at this time. Give us the cards in reference to what's going on with him at this time. Yeah, family, wait till you see what came out, okay? Yeah, this is what we already knew anyway. And I'm pulling one of my spreads that I do normally when I'm looking at people on a personal basis. So the first card that came out was the Temperance. You see that card, family? What does this have on there? A water pump, right? Dabbling in the yeah, in magic, family. Okay, just heard something move over there, but yes, he is dibble-dabbling in magic. He is using all of his resources to do what it is that he wants to do, and he feels like this is going to make the world a better place, better things ahead. He feels like he's moving in the perfect direction. Definitely, because that's the Six of Swords, family, at the Magician. That's him moving in a particular order strategically, and it's going smoothly. Him moving after having something bumpity bump, which I feel like was the Twitter situation, right? Since he's gotten it, it's been all kinds of chaos around that, right? But he's still coming up as the Magician, so he's either doing magic around the situation, or either he's doing it. You know, he's into the occult. He's into, you know, something around magic, family, okay? But also knowing that he is putting things together. The Magician puts things together, family.
Mm-hmm.
Utilizes their resources, being very patient, right? Maybe even being so patient, because that comes down to the number 5, which is all about action, change, transformation. It's also about conflict and destruction and so forth. Conflict. He may have had some type of conflict on his way to get things done, but he's getting them done. That's why Spirit is saying right now, this is in his energy.
Better things ahead the way.
He sees better things to come down the path, and he's also able to see that because some magic is being done. He's using all his kicking it into gear. He's also working with younger people. He's working with a lot of younger people that are very enthusiastic about doing these type things, because they feel it's all around technology, and it is, but it's technology used in a bad way. Is the best way I can put it.
is not used in a positive way. It's gonna diminish the authenticity of this human experience, right? Because too much of anything is not good, family. So it's like, yeah, some of the things are good, you know, in reference of technology, but some of it is a little too much. Like the AI stuff is a little too much, family, right? So this is definitely about him getting good news. Not sure. Let's see how he can take care of all of this. Spirit, give us message in reference to that, please. Help us take care of some of this stuff. Woo. Hangman. Sacrifice. The hangman. So he has energy here in reference of him sacrificing some things to get his prosperity. Look what's on the bottom of the deck, the King of Pentacles. He's definitely ready to sacrifice some things, let some things go. And that could be what that's the way he's thinking. He's ready to get into gear. The question mark is no longer upside down. I mean, it's no longer up, it's upside down. That means he's no longer in question on something. Could have been that whole situation where he was getting the new Neuralink company, you know, through with the FDA. He could have been going through some ups and downs with that, and then boom, it finally got right? So now he's ready to sacrifice whatever it is to make it happen. He's ready to let go of anything that caused him to question any type of situation in the past to get his prosperity and his abundance. Power.
Anything for the money.
Card says prosperity and power.
And the power.
Okay. So he's looking for power as well, family. Okay. But one thing about it, family, something he's doing.
He's coming out over and over.
And it's working in his favor, family. Right? That's what we needed to know. Let's see what else we need to know.
That's what we needed to know last year about him. When we seen him, we should have known automatically. We should have already knew that there was going to be some things going on allegedly.
So yeah, so I have that. Yeah. See? Okay, so what I'm seeing here, family, was the Knight of Wands came out. Okay. The Three of Pentacles, collaboration avenue, and look what's right behind it. Something shady way. Seven of Swords. Okay. So boom, family, that kind of gives us an enlightenment of what's gonna be going on with him in his future, right? Right now he's coming out of something. We know that because we just asked about what he's going through. Right now we see that, right? And we know that it's time he's going to make some sacrifices. He's very restless. He's very energized and, you know, battling a lot of things. He's going through so many things because he's in the Four of Swords in reverse, and the next is the Five of Swords. That's when you're right before you're going through that battle. You may even get defeated in that battle. But what I'm seeing here is the messenger of acting first and thinking later. He's doing some reckless things, okay, amongst whatever it is that he's working with others on. Collaboration avenue, okay? And it's very shady. The Seven of Swords is here. This is deception, manipulation, destruction, chaos. So he's working with others in reference of creating some type of situation that's not very good, right? But he's not even thinking. He's acting first and he's thinking later about the situation, which is causing, you know, an uproar. And in this case, someone else is working with him. They think the idea is great when actuality is really shady. The Seven of Swords here, and on the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. So maybe this is in reference of either him leaving something behind or someone leaving him behind once they find out or figure out that it is a shady situation, right? But they've been collaborating on it. This card is green. Okay, the Three of Pentacles, because of money. Okay, Pentacles is money. So this collaboration is about that. See what I'm saying? But someone is
Everything for
not
money.
thinking. Someone is not thinking with this Knight of Wands. They just moving, doing things. And this is that Four of Swords that's here, this hidden energy. He's moving around doing things. He's not resting. He's not getting any sleep. It's like, I'm going to get this done and I'm going to do this and we're going to try this. He probably in a lab doing all kinds of stuff. And we're going to clarify some of this with the other deck, okay? But yes, family, we getting a clear vision of what's going on with him and what's going to be happening in the future. So in the future, it is going to be some shady that happen, okay? That he's going to...
Now, I said it right there in reference of
I'm going to get this done and I'm going to do this and we're going to try this. He probably in a lab doing all kinds of stuff, family. We're going to clarify some of this with the other deck, okay? But yes, family, we getting a clear vision of what's going on with him and what's going to be happening in the future. So in the future, it is going to be some shady that happen, okay?
That Seven of Swords. That's what's happening. Okay, just like I said last year, it was gonna be some shady going on. Okay, so allegedly, entertainment purposes only. These are the things that was going on ahead of time that we wasn't even privy of. Everybody was concentrating, was like distraction in reference of putting them two up together. Yeah, but on the other side of it, he had that person working some occult supernatural things, family, and that's the shadiness. And it also came in the form of technology. Okay, so that's what's coming through on this reading. I give more details about it, and this is my first reading on him back last year. Okay, Memorial Day. I didn't even realize it was Memorial Day until I was talking about my neighbors partying and stuff. You can get this whole reading on my Patreon. My Patreonians can watch this all the way through. I'm just skipping through because majority of the reading I was talking about what's going on now. Although it was about mainly we was wanting to see what his next move was, especially with that Neuralink thing that he had in the Starlink or whatever it was. So yeah, okay.
That he's going to bring to...
And let's skip along.
Yeah, King of Pentacles, okay, and the King of Cups. Very emotional, emotional intelligence as well as the money. So he's gonna be sitting pretty, you know what I'm saying, even throughout the chaos. That's what his main objective at hand is, and it's here. And he's very in control of his emotions throughout this whole process, right? It's not bothering him in any way, right? What's going on with the people. He doesn't really care. He's like for self, right?
He's for self.
He's for self. But he's very, very mature, very very
smart.
intelligent. Okay.
That's what came out.
He strategizes. He doesn't put his emotions into anything that, you know what I'm saying, can get him off track and focus. And he's not sleeping a lot.
In reference to money.
All right, Nostalgia's cup. Nostalgia's place. It's the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups that's here as his overall energy right now is he's with someone, right? Could be.
So I started talking about
Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel this is either business or it could be love, because the Two of Cups can signify business as well, okay? Especially with that Six of Cups coming out multiple times, family. All right, so that's...
I think that was about
right, the communication and the information, however it came into him, email, phone call, however that communication came in, it came in quickly with that Temperance card, and he was patient throughout the whole process. Okay. Clarify the Magician for Elon Musk. The Magician. Clarify the Magician for Elon Musk, please.
Of who he is, the magician.
Yeah, the Six of Swords came out again, family, and the Temperance. He get the same cards back to back, family.
Same cards.
This is what's going on with him currently right now, family. He is definitely, he's had some conflict, some issues with like 5 different people is what I'm seeing here, or 5 different situations, okay? The Temperance and the Six of Swords, we just talked about exactly what this energy is, which is the same cards that we clarifying, family. Same cards came out, 2 different decks, so this is definitely 2 confirmation. Spirit said confirmation and confirmation on what he's going through.
So whatever he's been going through, he was patient about it. He did it in moderation. He worked through that strategy, worked through that plan,
He been
whatever
planning
it was
this.
towards this whole new
That's the thing.
company. We're gonna say in R,
Oh,
right?
wow.
If I put it on YouTube, they're probably gonna strike it anyway.
Domination,
But
honey.
in R, right? So in R,
in
the Ace of Wands, that's him taking that. Can you give us clarity on that, please? The Four of Swords in reverse for Elon's. Okay. That flew on the floor as well. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So that came out to clarify the Four of Swords in reverse. And then we had the Four of Swords straight up that on the bottom of the deck, family. Same cards coming out, two different decks, family.
He had the same cards.
This is clarification. Spirit saying you on the right track. You getting exactly what it is. Exactly what you see is what it is. So the Four of Swords, he's resting and he's not resting, but he's trying to build a legacy for his family. Probably because he has kids and so forth, because it is a child, a woman with a child on this card. He's trying to. That's why that came in as this is who he is. I think that's the question for this space. I have to go back to my book because this is my spread in reference one of my new spreads I created, family, and it's really good too. Okay, it gives me all the juice. All right, but that's definitely who he is, though. Right, the Hangman is the Sacrifice, and it came out with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is Hollywood, right? Yeah. Is Hollywood, is technology, I'm sorry, not Hollywood, is the elite. That's what I was trying to say, like technology elite, right? That's him, and he can make sacrifices, okay, about whatever it is that he needs to get done. Let's clarify this Knight of Wands and the outcome.
Wait, I want to go back.
That's what that is showing right there. That's child on this card. He's trying to set his legacy up, family.
Okay,
he's not resting until he gets this stuff done. He wants to control things. He wants to monopolize things. That's why I'm use the Monopoly deck, right? Or the one that I call the Monopoly deck. But yes, family, that's his goal. Let's see why the Hangman is here. Why is the Hangman here for Elon Musk?
Oh, the Hangman was clarified with the Hierophant.
Can't take all of that.
I see.
The Hangman for Elon Musk. Why is that here for the Hangman? Yeah, the Hierophant. That's the sacrifice for the higher up. All right. He is the Hierophant, the powers to be, right? And he's going to be working with some of them as well in depth, right?
And that's what he's doing now.
That's what that is showing right there. That's why that came in as this is who he is. I think that's the question for this space. I have to go back to my book because this is my spread in reference one of my new spreads I created, family, and it's really good too. Okay, it gives me all the juice. All right, but that's definitely who he is, though. Right, the Hangman is the Sacrifice, and it came out with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is Hollywood, right? Yeah, is Hollywood, is technology. I'm sorry, not Hollywood, is the elite. That's what I was trying to say, like technology elite, right? That's him, and he can make sacrifices, okay, about whatever it is that he needs to get done. Let's clarify this Knight of Wands and the outcome. The Knight of Wands and the outcome. Yeah, the King of Wands. Yeah, the person that just doing stuff. He just be doing stuff. You know, acting now, thinking later. The Hangman again came out. Okay, so he's definitely making sacrifices, and he's definitely juggling different things, right? Trying to figure out exactly which way to go. But that juggle to me is not really good, like juggling something that's out of balance, right? Something that he's a good situation. He's waiting on it. The Seven of Swords, being manipulative, deceptive, big deception of everyone, because he's had it happen. I mean, he's been making it happen himself with whatever magic, you know, he's dealing with. Clarity on that King of Pentacles that's in spirit for him. And that King of Pentacles that's here for him. Clarity on that King of Pentacles that's here for Elon Musk. Thank you. Yeah, he works hard, and he's very stingy, and he holds tight onto every dollar. Okay. Because that came out to clarify the what? The King of Pentacles, family. Look what came to
the
come
power
out for
and
the prosperity
money.
and abundance. The 8 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles.
Work hard.
Holding tight.
Holding on to it too.
Every corn he gets. Yeah, and he might even have someone pregnant.
And
or
I
even
think he did at that time.
in reference of
Because I think somebody
kids
sent
by
it to me
somebody
back
else.
then.
But he's definitely
he had a bunch of kids.
Okay, and he's very deceptive. That's the deceptive. That's black magic right here. The 7 of Swords with the High Priestess. That's black magic, family. He works very hard to keep all of this to himself. He does. The Magician card is here, and it's definitely stood out. It's in the middle of the spread. Okay. It's in the middle of the spread, family.
He is the magician and the trickster.
Some things.
The magician reversing
in his favor. Now let's do for the chip thing. Is called Neuralink.
Okay, we can go for it.
I'm sorry if you heard that noise next door. It's the people next door. They singing and playing karaoke or whatever, you know, having a party. Sorry. The Strength card is here again. So we have a few major arcanas that are here. The Temperance, the Strength, the Emperor, and the Sun. Now that screams to me that he's trying to have the strength and the patience, because these two are right beside each other, the Temperance and the Strength card. And the power for this to come true for him in reference of, you know, whatever didn't work out in the beginning with the 5 of Cups. Damn, this sucks is what they could have even been saying. You know, damn, this sucks. We didn't get this clarified. We didn't get this clear. We couldn't get this permit. But boom. I feel like it is 3 people that he's working with amongst this business, this chip thing. And through whatever this situation was that sucked for him. This is the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, the Knight of Cups.
So
and
this was about
together. He had going on, you know, what's his intentions. His intentions is basically what it was in reference to what we also seen with the business. He basically just had some stuff go on. That could have been the Twitter situation. It could have been the new business coming about, you know, since they probably have been working on this. That's what it looked like. He had been working on it for a while, planning it out. And you know, he's just gotten approval. So it's all up from here for them. It's how he's feeling at this time. But it is a lot of magic. It is a lot of the occult that was in the spread for him. Okay, so we do know that he's not fighting fair. Okay, is how I'm gonna leave that and put that, family. I don't want this to be that long. Didn't want it to be that much in depth, but I did.
Pretty much what I wanted you guys to see out of that.
So now you know what's going on, and we'll check back in. I'm also gonna do some more of these on some of the heavy hitters that we need to.
Is that he definitely is dabbling with magic, right? So my second one, right, was definitely one that spoke to a lot as well, right? So this is part 2.
The overall energy for him.
This one
also towards the car company, the Tesla brand that he has. You know what is going on with that? What's going on with Twitter? Remember, he's in the news about. What is it called? X now. So he's trying to charge for that. It's like a lot that he has going on, right? So let's get into it and see what's the overall energy for him, and let's see what's in the cards for Mr. EM, right? All right.
I call him EM because I don't never want
what is going on with Mr.
I don't never want them to
you know,
cut me off in reference of that.
We want to
they
know,
will.
Right? Spirit ancestors come in and give us messages. Okay, now this just flew out. Okay, this is the Judgment card. Okay, in this deck is beautiful. On the bottom of the deck is the
Tantalus deck.
Lovers. Okay, now this lets me know he is being judged about something going on with his love situation with whoever he was once.
So I think he was going through some stuff with a love situation. I want to say.
With that Temperance card there, it is a very emotional situation.
In this spread
Look at all the water that is here. The Magician card has shown up. There's the magic. He's working his magic. Magician. The way it goes. Okay. And because he has all of the resources, but he's a trickster magician. Look at this magician in this deck. Very tricksterish. A whole different. This is September 24th. It's like he feels he has all the time in the world to work his magic. That's what I'm seeing here. okay, with the strength card underneath of that. That's definitely energy of, you know, manipulation, trickery, right? But he's trying to heal based off of going through all these obstacles. Look at these mountains and things that's behind back there, and then that water, right? That's like a stream. So he's having a stream of emotions that are happening about whatever this lover situation was, okay?
Or partnership.
This is supposed to be Archangel Raphael walking into a part of his new life. This karmic situation has made him situation. So this is the baby mama, because this is
so he was going through stuff with somebody that was
life. This has caused him to
past that.
use the temperance card here with all this water. Also in the lovers card, it has a lot of water, but like I said, this gives the energy of Archangel Raphael within all this turmoil, and the couple is down bottom here, right? Very distant. Whoever this person was, or this person that he has the child with, they're very distant at this time. Sorry, y'all. I had to get a drink of water. But yes. So he's going through it with this whole situation. What's going to be the outcome with this situation with the child and the baby? He's
trying to go
here about them getting back together. Here's the Two of Cups here again. He's quite the player.
He got like
what else
a lot of kids.
Yeah, the Seven of Swords. He's doing a lot of lying. A lot of deception is within this whole situation.
Same cards
but once again, this goes back. He is the magician, right? There is, it gives off the magician in this.
Look at the magician on there.
Definitely playing tricks. Look at the magician hat. What tricks does he have up his sleeve around this situation?
So know that
he's very in his emotions at this time about this situation.
The magician in reverse. Don't get
especially being that it's attached to this child.
He is.
All right. Oh, something may not end quickly because the Death and the Rebirth card is in reverse. So that kind of lets me know someone is a resistance of this ending, because look at how it came in reverse and it fell on that Ten of Swords, family. Okay. There will be some type of transformation in the situation, but I feel like there's still a resistance to the end. And it's with this Empress. Look what fell out with it.
And remember, the Empress came out
before. The ending is showing that some Empress is going to, you know, be okay. Mother figure. But she's going to be okay. She's going to sit on her throne and collect her money, her checks from him. But because she doesn't want to let go of him. She could, like I said, still be dealing with him in some way. Or she could be walking away, because there's the Eight of Cups. Or either he was walking away. He's stating, okay, I'll pay you. Leave going on around that. Give us some insight on how he's looking at doing this Twitter thing. What is it that we need to know about? What is it that we need to know around the Twitter situation? Why now he wants to try to charge, talking about it's for the trolls, to eliminate the trolls. No, it's another form of income is what it sounds like to me. But Spirit, you
all about the money.
Okay, Spirit. Judgment again. Yes, he is constantly being judged. Spirit said because of what he's doing, he's trying to make his own new walk of life. He feels like he's stepping into something new. Yeah, he's sacrificing. He's sacrificing a lot of things to start this. I think this is the Moon card in this deck, and the Moon card is definitely showing that he has a lot of and the Lovers again, y'all. He got a lot of stuff going on around that relationship, or some type of
lot of secrets.
But with this coming back out about the Twitter thing, I feel like he's been holding this secret about what he's wanted to do with the Twitter situation the whole time. He's known, because on this Moon card it's the moon, but it's inside someone's brain, right? So the moon is something about definitely of an illusion or a facade or eating up, right? So it's very emotional to feed into that type of card. I have the Fool card, and I have the Temperance again. Yeah, so he does see a new beginning, and here's that Hermit again. He's making a lot of sacrifices. He's doing spending a lot of time alone, thinking through what all he wants to do, family.
Yeah.
He has a lot in here that shows major AI, right? He wants to dibble and dabble with that, right? He even wants to get into making movies and videos and games and all these type of things. He's into that. But justice is definitely, balance is coming back to him with this Justice card that's here, okay? And I'm showing the Fool card that's here, him taking a leap of faith into all these things that he's sacrificing with the Hangman being on top of that Fool card. But it's definitely showing that he, in whatever he's trying
that moon over that justice.
Reveal, or whatever he's trying to hide, he's going to have to understand that the truth will come out, okay? Because the Justice card is about that, okay? The Justice card is about balancing things out that may seem of a facade, that may seem that it's hidden,
so,
it may seem that
it's getting away, right?
With it, because it's all a part of this healing process, which is that Temperance energy, okay? A lot of water that I've seen here amongst the judgment.
He kept getting the Temperance over and over and over.
What is his intent? What is his intent with this brain chip company? What is his intent?
Oh, I told you about the brain chip thing again.
Yeah. Look, the Judgment card again. One thing about him, he's being judged right now, big time, right?
Spiritually.
The Tower card came out with it. Look at this. Look at this, family.
And the Magician.
Look at this. This is his intent.
That's his intent.
Magician with the Tower.
To have the world in his hands. Look at the world in his hands.
Ruling. He wants to rule over everything. I'm telling you, family. Look at that. The Tower and the Magician. In the middle of the Judgment card and of the Star. Because he is the star that is making moves. He's doing magic, family. He's working in magic. Again, he's the emperor. He's the boss over all of these things that are going to be destructive in some way. Because this Tower card is where the tower is sinking. He's trying to sink things, okay, with his magic. Okay, because he just wants it to be himself. This Judgment card speaks a lot in reference to how he feels.
World in the hand.
He wants to rule it all. He wants to be the emperor that comes out on top, like the fight, the blood, sweat, and tears. He's ready to fight for it all, like a warrior. All right, but he's actually the magician behind it. Very treacherous. But he's a star in his own right. Right? Because he believes in the cosmos and the metaphysical world as well, family. He does a lot of magic, okay? He's into the esoteric, occult, deep, heavy. So what he brings about is because it's going down, because it's sinking anyway, and he's building it back up, but he's being judged by it because he's trying to do it all by himself. That's what I'm seeing around that's his process, because maybe the process is not really working out as much as we're thinking, like up with it, but there's some type of there's some type of situation coming off that's not working out for it. He's getting frustrated. He's starting to in order, so he's still fighting tooth and nail. That's why we have the Emperor here. Like,
let's see.
On him, he's tired of being judged and looked at as the bad guy, but he really doesn't even give a shit. It's also okay. I don't know why Spirit that came through. What other message can you give us?
That's how you feel, because that came through in his first reading too.
What is the major arcana that you can give us around his energy?
I mean, his messages came straight out.
The Devil card showed up. Oh, wow. There's that Lover's card again. Okay.
Partnership.
Here's the Emperor again. Here's the Devil card.
Yeah.
I was waiting on this to show up. So he still does have some negative intent. Okay. Yeah. And then we have the World card on the bottom of the deck. Okay.
Negative intent towards the world.
You know, there's some things he feels like he is running out of time. Okay.
And in due time.
And
he has some addictions, some obsessions. He has some grimy ways with him. He has some toxic relationships still attached to him as well.
Yeah.
Because the Lover's card came out with that Devil's card. So
and that's also
he's been in some
partnership. Now
type of
that we know,
abusive
too.
relationships with others, with other women too.
Yeah,
Okay.
but not just
Is what I'm
women,
seeing here with
but
that
other
Lover's card that keeps
relationships too
popping out.
with people.
Okay. But I do feel he is maybe still in a relationship with someone. Okay. You better be careful, because I could see that person could be walking away.
He probably
from
had
him
plenty of
because
women to
his
walk away
toxic
from him. I don't think
ways.
he's with
He's
anyone
very
or married.
demanding. He's very controlling as well. The Emperor card here again.
That came out
And
in
that's
his first
in
one.
fatherhood as well as his business. Okay.
Yeah.
He does everything based off of his blood, sweat, and tears. He feels like a warrior that has to go to war instead of trying to get peace in situations.
Yeah.
He's very emotional, okay, about the challenges that he's had to come across, okay, but he still has a lot of toxic.
So, family, these readings, the first one where you see me, this one was done on May 29th, 2023. And that second one was done where you see me doing it on the table was done September 24th, 2023. So this one was my first one, and this one was my second one on him. That's why it says EM part 2. Now, you guys already know I just did one. First of all, I've done other ones too of him, but it was like on it was on what's the Hot Topics with Tantalus. I think we did some. I think I did some in just other, other readings and so forth. So it's been plenty of different ones that I have done in reference of him. So yeah, and then the one that we have already that was on the channel, right? So we had that one that that you guys just seen, which was and I can show you that one too. And of course, as you've seen on that one also, he and that one I just did this one.
So
right?
I just been looking
So
at
on this one, the spread came
This
out
is
as
what
this.
we need to know that we don't know that Elon Musk is up to.
As if he's, and look at the black magic.
We need to know
In a whole nother deck with just words.
Drown.
That's the emotions. I just told you that.
My God,
Now, on this one, we see that he could get arrested.
Look at this.
For something that he done did. And there's human trafficking in there too, allegedly.
Okay. And I had my eyes closed as usual.
And trying to escape it. But being out of balance and doing this black magic could get him arrested.
Drown, literally, or cutting off circulation emotionally towards whatever it is that you're trying to do.
This is the newest one.
Right?
And although I have other ones,
what he wants,
I wanted to show you guys the first one, the older ones from last year, so you can see that I had already said that he was going to be working with them. He's going to be using magic, and he does use magic.
Is the first card,
and then black magic came out again, and this one was done. What was this
someone pay up, must pay
this
up
on the channel, but I think
a debt. You know what I mean? He feels like we owe him something, or the people owe him something. Okay.
Okay, so that one was done November 4th.
Me looking at the spread, I read November the spread 4th across, and I read it going down and across again. This is showing he feels that we owe him something, and his black magic done. He's doing some black magic. Get the same card. Voodoo. He's doing some. If it's not voodoo, he's doing something evil. He's doing spells and hexes and things on American people, even on who he feels needs to pay.
But I wanted y'all to see, if you really want to know who we're dealing with, in reference of what happened and who he is, allegedly, all for entertainment purposes. Non-factual, I have to say that for YouTube purposes. But this shows all of my readings in reference of who he truly is and what he can do.
Arrested.
He wants the power.
He's trying to have arrested. Maybe even he's trying to have.
I don't know why I'm hearing money, power, respect, tequila life. That's what he wants.
Arrested for human trafficking. We'll have to clarify that. I see escape. It may take me a little. Data. Signs.
Oh, this what fell out.
Husband. sexual partner.
Not sure about all of these that flew out, family.
Scared. Don't know what that is about. Don't know how that's playing a part.
But anyways, on the spread, look what came out.
Friend. Okay.
Talking about a friend.
So there's a friend that plays a part in the things that he's doing right now.
So y'all already see there's some form of argument. So him and the president could wind up getting into something.
Get away, so he feels
he may be trying to get away sooner or later, and so forth. Okay. I just feel like this right here
bill, okay?
Because
this is about doing it for yourself. And this is what we have to clarify this, which is green. That he's gonna, and this is not.
See that karma,
but
come back.
This is not if, but he will get karma back off of the evil things and the black
and
magic.
He's been doing it a long time. Because you seen that was from last year.
Things that are here.
So look,
he's put some karma.
And Sister keep it right out this year and said karma though.
For the black magic.
Karma coming. And set it right beside it. Look.
Here that there's some type of argument and arrested. Someone will be arrested and there will be some type of argument. He may get arrested because of some type of argument he's gonna have. Today is November 4th, 2024. So if it
I timestamped it in the video. But anyways, family, yes, these are the Elon Chronicles. I kind of did his similar to how I did the Diddy ones, right? Where I do it side by side so we can go through the readings all together. And I may do another reading in reference of his as well. But I'm getting ready to do first of all, I got to do stuff for Patreon. And I'm going to do an updated one for my Rich Homie Quan one, since it was one of the top ones on my channel. So yes, now y'all can see all in all in reference of those readings. If you want to see these readings in full, Patreon has all of them. Okay. I don't think I still have them up on YouTube. So if you want to see these, you're going to have to go to Patreon. But this is definitely a side by side to show you so you can have a view of the first reading I ever did, time-stamped them, as you can see here, right? And that was May 1st, May 29th, 2023 was my first one on him, and it was talking about that. So all in all, we knew details about what was to come, but we just didn't know to this extent, and he was going to get with the government and all this type of stuff, allegedly, right? But it's not really allegedly because we can see it happening, right? So family, take it for what it's worth. And I will see you guys soon. Peace. It's all in what? It's all in these cards, family. It is definitely all in these cards. Everything here is for entertainment purposes only. Peace.